All right, it's Mike with the AOL Developer Network, and holy smokes, look who it is. It's Mr. Alex Bard.
Hello.
So talk to me about what you're actually doing here at the Expo. I understand you're participating in one of the panels, right?
We are, right. So I'm moderating a panel on widgets, and basically it's kind of the future of where these things are going. And I've got some awesome panelists, Human and Tariq and Ruli and Gary, some really great kind of thought leaders in the space. I think there's a ton of opportunities. There's a lot of noise around widgets, but at the same time I think people are asking, well, why are these things important? And so the panel that I'm doing is really to kind of get actual, tangible, actionable information out to developers, out to media companies, and out to publishers. 2007 was called the year of the widget, and I think it's because everybody was excited about what a widget is, right? And all it is a small portable bit of code that can easily be distributed across the web. So it's a great way that if you build a good widget with good content to virally spread your message across the web, right? And so that's why everybody got excited about it in 07. In 08, people are thinking, okay, what's the big deal? And how do we actually get some tangible value out of it? How do we monetize it? So, you know, there's two kind of sides to that coin. From a developer perspective, first and foremost, I'd say focus on building a viral application. And I actually just saw a panel that was run by one of the founders of Rocky, really, really good panel that talks about what does viral mean. And he actually had a math equation broken down that said if the average number of invites multiplied by the percentage of acceptance of invites is greater than 1, then you have a viral app, and then you kind of fuel it. But you want to start out by building a really lightweight, small application, see how users are using it, and build kind of virality into it. And once you get to that point, then you kind of invest and blow out the functionality to get to more engagement. So from a developer perspective, that's how I'd start in building widgets. From a publisher perspective, the reason that widgets are interesting is, again, it's a way to kind of get your content across the web. The question is, how do both of those groups monetize? How do developers get money for their efforts, besides getting sold to a Rocky or somebody else? Yeah. And how do advertisers and publishers make money? And that's the biggest challenge there, is that how do you do it elegantly without negatively impacting the user experience? It has to be integrated, and so that's why nobody's effectively or very effectively monetizing widgets today. It's because everybody's playing around with ingredients in the stew. They're throwing different things in, they're seeing what that reaction is going to be, and on the flip side of that, how do you create value for the advertiser? Because if it's too subtle and they're not getting value from the message that they're putting through these widgets, then they don't prosper either. So I don't think the cake is fully baked on this one yet, and I'm sure there's some really smart people out there who are figuring it out. We're figuring it out, and I think 08, towards the second half of 08, you're going to see more and more of these types of advertising monetization solutions be tested in the market, and we'll see the ones that kind of stand the test.